Hey guys, what's up? 14th, 7:30. I have some notes I want to read to you guys. The theme of the day today, pretty solid day, not an amazing day. Some things wavered a little bit, but like there is so much opportunity right now. Like I say opportunity, it's like real fucking, like it's real opportunity, bro. It's not like some hypothetical shit. It's like real shit. Is that a fucking lizard? No, it's a branch. That looks like a lizard. But I'm talking about like real fucking opportunity that like I'm so happy that I'm not in a messed up, rubbled mental space. I'm so happy that I actually hopped on this shiny object, you could say. I wouldn't even call it that. This is a very good transition. In fact, there are some things here I want to talk about, including like very much most likely just ditching my agency. Not my clients, but like in terms of pursuing new clients and trying to make like a bag off of it, like definitely not. It's pretty exciting. I can't wait till like there is also some wins today, so I can't. Let's just go over it. There's a few things, so I'm gonna go over everything I'm gonna go over so that you guys, whether it's someone or it's me, knows what I'm talking about. So there's a few things. We're gonna go over my plan with Strike, my first referral, me just like maxing out clients with the TikTok and like maxing out non-shop, you could say. You got lives, TikTok lives, and you got going all in with the TikTok. Let's go over it. There's a stranger walking. Hopefully I don't get cooked. All right, Strike plan. Look, guys, so I just got off a call with Jacob. One of my best friends, you know. I've known Jacob for about 4 years now, which is kind of crazy to say. Actually, more than 4 years. Actually, no, I'm joking you. Yeah, it actually lines up perfectly. I've known Jacob for like 4 years exactly. Because it was 2021 fall up to now. That's pretty much 4 years, guys. When I was talking with Jacob, and what was on my checklist was that I needed to talk to Jacob and Surya about setting this season up the best we fucking can. Last year we did not, and it had a pretty major effect. It wasn't detrimental, that'd be exaggerating. Like, no doubt you could still perform. Like, if your season's not fucked, if you don't, like, it's definitely not true the downside. It's definitely not true that if you don't prepare, like, you're gonna be fucked. It's not the truth, actually. You could turn things around in like the end of the season, but like what I'm saying is that doing it, which is like, you know, actually doing everything you can before the season to set yourself up for the season, that has such an exponential effect. And it would be silly of us to reject all the limiting shit or obstacles or whatever and just blindly do it. It would be silly of us to do that. And that's what I want to talk to him about, because we weren't doing everything we can. And I'm not gonna lie to you, like, I'm saying like them, but a large part of it is me. I'm not blaming anyone. Like if anything, bro, I need to be the one doing like 80% of it. Like this is not just like recruiting. This comes down to being an example, being a role model, being almost like a beam of light that it's almost like a brand, right? People look at my hands, like your hands and your visual are a brand of the back end, which is the actual marching, right? And I wasn't there to like talk at them. I was just like, I just want to talk about it. That's all I wanted to do. I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, there are some things that they should be thinking, doing, etc. Majority is me, but I just wanted to talk about it so that we were all on the same wavelength, intention, etc. So I wanted to do that, and it's very fucking motivating, bro. Like, not gonna lie to you, if I didn't have this conversation, if I wasn't just on a Creators Corner call with other people, like, I would probably throw away tonight. I would have probably just sat in my bed, jerked off, and not do anything in the night. So, I mean, this is just super motivating. Talking to them, being like, hey, man, like, we gotta be on our fucking A game, because the upside is so huge. Think about the upside, right? Think about it like this, right? If I properly lock in on every single facet in my life for the next 2 months and I don't waver at all, Strike is gonna be the best it's ever been. That's number one. And that's very important to me. Strike's gonna be the best it's ever been. I am gonna be in the best shape I've ever been. I am going to be the richest I've ever been. I'm most likely, actually, I'll take that back. I'm most likely going to make so much money that I can actually move out. Like, that is just hard to fathom. But it's just the truth. It is simply the truth. That's quite a way to start this video. But that's what I mean by opportunity and upside. All this shit's already coming down. All this shit's already happening. It's just a matter of continuing the trend. Right? Okay, so that's number one. My plan with Strike. So specifically what I'm talking about, though, is I need to write down everything I want to do to recruit. This includes, like, looking at all the high schools, all the emails, all the kids, making emails, getting them on phone calls, talking to the directors, etc., etc. Getting that done in a week, like a maximum a week. That's number one. Number two is just posting way more. At the end of the day, Quadology is like kind of a brand. Quadology low-key represents South Florida quads in a way. And I own that account. And if I just like bootstrap, right? If I take a few hours to make like the best post ever, not the best, you get the point. Like if I take, because recently, like pretty much for the eternity of this like little account, you could call it my drumming account. You know, I post good reps, like good videos, but it only take me 10 minutes to record. So I can't even imagine how much better they could be if I just took like a few hours to record one instead of a few minutes. Right? They're basically shit posts, but because of my skill, like they were decent, right? So if I stop shit posting, then that's another opportunity. It's posting videos. And then just doing, I thought that was an insect, bro. I was gonna fucking kill myself. It was a lizard. I thought it was like a roach, bro. I was gonna actually like fucking fly out my seat. Anyhow, sorry, distracted. Just doing there's a bunch of things I could build out to like really ensure that we're doing this right. A big thing was that we were getting a bunch of interest, but we're not converting that interest. Like they would fall through, they wouldn't register. Okay, why aren't they registering? Right? Like they're just holding them on DMs. It's like, guys, like we could really do something. Like we can get their interest, get them in the Facebook group. Do you know how much harder is it for them to not register? If they're in the Facebook group, they DM'd everyone, they DM'd you. Like it's just a matter of inputs, bro. So all these things I could build out. That's what I mean. And to really simplify it, like, because I know this is a lot of random sporadic shit. What I mean by strike plan is to, number one, set myself up financially. But that's why I got these other bullet points in the first place. But when it comes to strike specifically, it's about making systems and a campaign of some sort to get the most turnout possible. And then the other thing is being the best gold standard role model there is to show these kids. So that when they actually come through an audition, they're starstruck. They have to, like, they're gonna, not only are they gonna be interested in marching, but they are going to like fucking, they're gonna try so hard because of the standard. I'm like, not the standard, right? I don't want to seem like I'm a fucking dictator, but like almost like the aura, right? Like that's the perfect word. The aura that I'm emitting is just like inspiring them, right? All right, so that's Strike, right? That's all. That's it. Let's talk about more. So, guys, I got my first referral today. Huge fucking positive reinforcement, bro. So there's actually 2 big wins that I had today, like 2 massive ones that in my mind at least. Number one is I got my first referral on the crypto app that I'm promoting. Feels fucking good, because on TikTok I was getting like no views, and my content has a lot of improvement to make, and all these little improvements are gonna be so exponential, because at the end of the day, bro, it's short form content. These videos aren't more than 60 seconds long, so unless it's like a crazy skill set like tone or like ideas, like I got the hard shit unlocked. They told me that my angle was good, I got a good video idea, like my speech was good, that was good as well. Like all that stuff is the hard stuff to master. For me, like their feedback was like just like fix the green screen and don't be too salesy and just like make the idea flow better, which I definitely felt, because they reviewed my most recent video, and editing that video didn't feel very good. It never felt like this video was a fucking banger, right? It was like, you know, this is pretty good in theory. It just feels a little bit choppy, a little bit awkward. But I did not want to sit down for another 2 hours just to try to make it better so I could post it 2 hours later. I'd rather post it now, get flamed, and then just fix it next time. But anyways, what I'm trying to say here, guys, I got my first referral, and later today I actually hopped on, well, actually 2 calls. Number one was the brand call, which I was just talking about, where they were giving me some good reinforcement. They're like, they weren't telling me the video was good. They didn't look at my best video. They looked at my most recent one. But they gave me the feedback that I was like, okay, shit, I'm on the right track. That was number one. Number two, I actually, dude, this is crazy, bro. I actually hopped on a call from Creators Corner like a few hours ago, right? A couple hours ago. And it was just people telling about their story, their come up. But like, they were talking about this a lot. They were talking about how apps are going to be like a huge come up, and that if we are early on these apps, like right now, essentially, if we are early on it right now, we're going to get some crazy benefits. Feels really good. They're basically saying like the retainers for apps are going to be fucking insane. I'm like, oh my God, I can't wait, because they're talking about it right now. If you don't know, the only content I'm making right now is for apps, and I'm putting in a lot of fucking input. I actually applied for another brand this evening just for slideshows, because, you know, if they get me, that'd be cool, right? If they pay a retainer. If they don't pay a good retainer, then I'm not working with them. However, they were like, what is your views or GMV? And I had to calculate it, and I calculated it through all my accounts. Bro, guys, guys, listen, right? Dude, this is I didn't even think about this. Guys, it's my first 5 days of doing this entire business, right? Like, actually, because I joined the program like 2.5 weeks ago, right? But to me to like go through the onboarding took a long time, because you have to go through an entire course. You got to take a test, which wasn't hard because I was actually paying attention. But you got to go through the course. That took a couple days. And it literally took like several days for them to like look at my assignment and approve it. So that was also annoying. And then from there, I had to like get familiar with everything. I had to actually buy an account. All that stuff took a long time. So that's the delay there. But I really started like 5 days ago. I actually started grinding. And within 5 days, I generated 30,000 views, bro. Now, listen, like that's across 3 different platforms. It's not TikTok. If that was over TikTok, that would actually deadass be probably like a win in the wins channel. That would actually be an accomplishment. However, like 30K views is no joke. That is quite a bit of views, bro. And that's over 5 days. So, I mean, that's a lot more than I had in the prediction before, which I was basically calculating how much money I would make if I did this one campaign. and I only generated 3K views a day, if I did that, I would generate $45 a day. Let's just say hypothetically, this can be a crazy number, bro, by the way. This can be an insane number. If I did that one campaign and I generated the same amount of views that I am right now, which if you do the math is 6,000 views a day. If I do that every single day for this one campaign that pays you $15 for 1,000 views, guys, that would be $90 a day. Do you guys know how much money that is? That's more than 2.5K a month. That's more than my biggest month with the agency. And that is just by views. Like, you guys know how fucking crazy that is? Like, $90 a day, I have no idea how much that would be. I'm pretty sure it's like, I'm thinking, it's a little bit under 3K. Because 100 views, $100 a day is 3K a month. Which is kind of wild if you think about it, but like, still, like, bro. Yeah, that's already 2.7K a month. Just clipping. That's the need for my agency gone. And to generate 2.1K with the agency, I had to have a client pay me 1.2K. And I only closed one client, paying thousands of dollars in ads and taking a lot of sales calls and doing shit I didn't want to do. So it feels fucking good, bro. Feels very good. That's numbers right there, right? And dude, this is my first 5 days. Gotta understand, like, this is crazy. First 5 days. Give me a second, this thing's streaking. Alright, so okay, I'll see what shit to talk about. Holy shit, I'm going through this video slow. My bad, guys. So yeah, those are the 2 wins. Oh yeah, there's one more win. Is that I hopped on the call with my mentorship. Oh, never mind, I talked about that already. Okay. Alright, these are my plans for non-shop. I mean, guys, we're just gonna have to become like an octopus. And this will make sense later in the journal. But we just need to grind out non-shop. So right now I have 2 clients. Keep producing videos for them. What I'm thinking, guys, okay, so this is what I want to do. I definitely want to hop on the campaign that pays $15 for 1K views, because everyone's getting paid, bro. Like, they're actually paying people, and you guys have no idea how much money that can make. That could literally pull me out the debt I'm in right now, which is only, my debt right now is 1.6K, which I owe $800 in probably like, I think it's like 9 days. I owe 800 in 9 days, and I owe another 800 in like 30 days from there. But yeah, like, those numbers, like again, bro, if I get 3K views a day, which, bro, I'm not even grinding. Like, I could be posting 3 videos a day. I could be posting a lot more and generating way more views. That would be like $60 a day. Like, if you do the math on that, I'll definitely make the money I need to make to pay off this debt. And then from there, make a shit. Oh my god, I didn't want to think about that, bro. Because, dude, getting $300 from an agency is like hard enough. Like, you have to beg a client, you gotta do good on a sales call. Like, bruh, it's just bullshit. This is where the bag is at, bro. I'm so happy that I'm so happy to do this, bro. Because now, like, if I just tried this business model with no mentorship, I probably wouldn't even have gotten here in double the time, because yet you have to figure out everything yourself. Like, you guys have no idea how many questions, like, still doubt, like, all this stuff it took for me to get here. Haven't even started yet, bro. Like, I don't have a lot of regrets, but I don't know. Like, because the other thing is, like, yes, of course, getting mentorship with the SMMA would be helpful. At the same time, though, I wouldn't have learned a ton. There's not a lot that I missed out with the SMMA when it comes to things that I could have done differently. Like, I'm dead ass just like how to get good at sales. That's all there was to it. I had a good understanding of everything, right? But the other thing I was gonna say is like, I don't even want to say that I regret not getting mentorship from SMMA, because I don't even know if I want to do SMMA. In fact, at this point, I'm pretty confident that like, even if I was making good money with SMMA, like I would have not wanted to do it anymore. Like, no. It's not aligned, you know? Yes, it's marketing. Yes, I'm building something. That's cool, but like at the end of the day, like people I talk to, I don't care about. Like creating content and like, you know, getting products out there and like making angles, right? Talking about controversy, like all this stuff is pretty fun. You know, it's not like my passion. It's not my passion, right? My passion is Quadology, but it's like, it's way more aligned than the agency. Okay, that's that tangent over. What's the next tangent? Sorry guys, let me pause this. Actually, no, I'm good. But yeah, essentially, like big picture, here's what I want to do. I want to keep the clients I have because I already got confirmation that apps are amazing. So for me to turn down an app that I'm working for, that I'm already like learning, getting results for, is like just stupid. So I'm going to keep those clients. Dude, I'm being dead ass. Like I thought like in the beginning that like the clients weren't good just because like I got them in the beginning and that I'm a beginner and that they're taking beginners and that like they're not super advanced. That's bullshit. These guys are, these clients I have are really good. And there's a lot of people that are breadwinners that are working for these people. So that's cool. Sorry. Yeah, I want to keep those clients. I want to work for CoinViral because they pay $15 for 1,000 views, which if I lock in hard enough, that will literally take me out the debt that I'm in right now and pay for a lot of shit, including Strike, my parents, the rims, right? Okay. And then other than that, yeah, so the two clients, I want to do CoinViral. And if possible, this might be a stretch. This probably is a stretch, honestly. I want to do those three things. If possible, I would also like to take another client that I could do slideshows for, because I know slideshows can get a lot of views. And if I'm being honest, as long as you have something out there, it could be anything. I don't really give a fuck what it is. As long as it exists. As long as you have something out there where you can generate really good images really fast, it's very effective when it comes to like the time you're putting in compared to the quality you're putting out, and obviously the result compared to a faceless video. Like honestly, if I'm being honest with you, I would not take another client on if I would not take another client on